Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Lockdown-Rockdwon. It's Nico here. Hope you're all well. Let's see who's out there in the Instaverse, shall we? It was somebody there. Awesome, the corgi. Gosh, Ollie. Good evening. Tree. Good evening. Lots of people piling in. Excellent. Pam. Hi. Anton. Hi. And one other. I wonder who one other is. Tree, yes. Wave, yeah, good to see you. Anton, yes, hi. Stephen, bonsoir. Everyone's piling in. Well, I hope you're having a more exciting day than I've had here. It's been rather wet and grey and dreary, and I've had to be working today all day. Well, that's like most days. In fact, I only came off a conference call about 10 minutes ago, so I'm probably going to forget how to play this song. But then that's always a risk that is inherent in the high-risk strategy of the Lockdown-Rockdwon. My King Mercury, good evening. I think you're a new... You're a new Rockdowner? I don't know. The trouble is when I'm singing these songs, I can't really see who's joining in and waving, and I miss lots of it. So if any of you think I'm ruder than you're used to, those who know me well, I do apologise, but I find it difficult enough to sing and play a song at the same time without reading the messages that come up on Insta Live. I once saw Paul McCartney in concert, and he said that he sort of had a moment between songs, and people waved big banners at him saying, "Will you marry me, Paul?" and things like that, and David, good evening. And he said that when he's singing these, marvellous Beatles songs and all the rest of it, he said it's fatal if I look at these signs, I start reading them, and I'm trying to remember the words of my songs and all the rest of it, and the whole thing can go horribly pear-shaped. And in a similar way, if I start reading the messages that keep coming up on Insta when I'm doing this, anything could really happen. So I try not to. So if you think I'm ignoring you, I'm not. It's just it's my instinct from Axel. Hi. It's my instinct for self-preservation. Well, tonight I am going to go back to the Beatles, I'm afraid, which always happens. Bill, good evening to you. Jennifer, good evening. Kind of you to join. I'm going back to the Beatles today, and I'm actually going to play a request which has come from various people who said, will you play this song, which is While My Guitar Gently Weeps, which is indeed actually one of my probably top 2 favourite songs of all time. I'm going to play the acoustic version that you can hear George Harrison play on the Anthology album, which I guess was his sort of demo, really, for the song. I've always loved this song, and I remember once jamming it with a great friend of mine whose family lived in Monte Carlo, in Monaco, and he was a great musician, and they had a self-standing house in Monte Carlo, of which there are very few, and the ground floor had this, or lower ground floor had this music room where we used to make an god almighty racket, drum kits and bass guitars and electric guitars, a lot. And my friend Mark and I were jamming away to this song, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, at 4 o'clock in the afternoon in Monte Carlo, making an unholy racket. And it's a pretty densely populated place. His mother, bless her, suddenly stuck her head around the door of the room where we were making this noise, said, "Boys, it sounds wonderful." And there was a pause, and we knew something was coming. Richard, good evening. And she said, "Yes, it sounds wonderful. It sounded particularly good in the Casino Square," where she claimed she could still hear these wailing guitars going on. Anyway, I'm not playing, as you can tell, the electric version today, but it is a magic song. So yeah, here we go. While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Yeah. I look at you all, see the love there that's sleeping, while my gently weeps. I look at the floor and I see it needs sweeping, while my guitar gently weeps. I don't know why nobody told you how to unfold your love. I don't know how someone controlled you. They bought and sold you. I look at the world and I notice it's turning, while my guitar gently weeps. At every mistake we must surely be learning, while my guitar gently weeps. I don't know how you were diverted, you were perverted too. I don't know how you were inverted, you were alerted to. I don't know how you were diverted, you were perverted too. I don't know how you were inverted, no one alerted you. I look from the wings at the play you were staging, still my guitar gently weeps. I'm sitting here doing nothing but aging, still my guitar gently weeps. There we go. I think that is a magic song, and you really need George Harrison's voice, and sadly it's not what I have. But there we go. Thank you very much for joining. That's all for thank you, Sally. Top notch, she says. That's great. Bill, thank you. Axel, thank you. Gosh, lots of positive comments. I'm very flattered. Brazil. Yeah, cool. Thank you, Stephen. Very kind. Good. Okay, everybody. Look, that's it for tonight's Rockdown. Short, sharp as always. Hopefully the sun will be shining tomorrow and we can be outside again. But in the meantime, have a good evening. Have a nice drink and stay safe and well. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye.